Imagine a light so pure and boundless that it penetrates every corner of existence, a light that has been described across ages, in religious texts, philosophy, and spiritual writings, as the very essence of consciousness. Throughout history, light has symbolized awareness, knowledge, and divinity. The Holy Bible states, "God is light, and in him there is no darkness." But what does it truly mean when we say, consciousness is light? Is it just a metaphor, or is there something profoundly literal behind this idea? First, let's look at light from a physical perspective. Light, as we know, is electromagnetic energy, and it travels through space to illuminate the world around us. Just as light reveals physical objects, consciousness illuminates awareness, making thoughts, emotions, and experiences come alive in our minds. In many ways, light is the bridge between the unseen and the seen, just as consciousness is the bridge between the spiritual and physical realms. Imagine consciousness as a type of light within you, allowing you to be aware, to perceive, and to experience reality. When we're fully conscious or deeply aware, we experience clarity, just as light brings clarity to dark spaces. So, what is light, scientifically speaking? Light is a form of electromagnetic radiation, composed of particles called photons that travel in waves. This dual nature of light, as both a particle and a wave, is one of the fundamental mysteries of quantum physics. Light photons carry energy, and they don't need a medium to travel. They move through the vacuum of space at a constant speed, giving life to everything they touch. At a deeper level, even the smallest particles that make up our universe, atoms, electrons, and protons, have a connection to light. The electrons within atoms are energized by photons, the particles of light, and their interactions define how atoms bond and create all matter. Essentially, light is a foundational building block of the physical universe. If you break down matter into its smallest components, you find that even the building blocks of reality are influenced by light energy. What's truly fascinating is that, at their core, atoms and subatomic particles like electrons and protons exhibit behaviors associated with light. These particles are not solid objects. Rather, they are energy packets or quanta that exist in a state of potentiality. In a way, these particles behave as though they're waves of energy, only becoming fixed particles when observed or measured. This quality of light, where it exists both as a particle and as a wave, mirrors consciousness itself. Just as consciousness can manifest in specific thoughts and experiences, light also has this dual nature, existing as both defined particles and undefined waves. In fact, when we go deep enough, we find that everything around us is made up of light and energy, vibrating at different frequencies to create the physical forms we perceive. This idea of consciousness as light isn't new. Ancient spiritual texts have consistently used light to symbolize enlightenment, divinity, and unity. In the Bible, we find phrases like, "God is light, and in him there is no darkness." Here, light isn't simply brightness, it's purity, knowledge, and an unbounded source of life itself. In Hinduism, the concept of Brahman represents the ultimate consciousness, often depicted as a divine light that permeates all existence. Similarly, in Buddhism, enlightenment is sometimes referred to as entering the light of wisdom, where awareness transcends the ordinary to reach a divine clarity. The ancient Egyptians even viewed their sun god, Ra, as a physical manifestation of divine consciousness, shining its light on the world to give life. And in mystical practices such as Kabbalah, light represents the essence of creation itself, a direct link to the mind of the divine. But why describe consciousness as light? Because light, like consciousness, is boundless and transformative. Just as light can travel infinite distances, consciousness has an expansive quality. Our awareness can move outward to explore the world around us or turn inward to explore the depths of our own mind. Light also has no inherent shape or form. It simply illuminates whatever it touches. Similarly, consciousness doesn't have a form of its own but brings awareness to every experience. It is neutral, like light, neither good nor bad, yet it reveals everything. Modern science is beginning to catch up with these ancient insights. Quantum physics reveals that particles of light, or photons, have a dual nature. They can act as particles or waves depending on observation. In a way, they are both form and formlessness, just like consciousness. This adaptability of light mirrors the adaptability of consciousness, which can focus on the material, like particles, or expand into a more formless awareness, like waves. When we realize this, we understand that consciousness, like light, is the energy that both creates and observes reality. So, how does this understanding affect us personally? When we think of consciousness as light, we realize that we all carry within us a piece of this divine illumination. We are all reflections of this infinite consciousness, capable of shining light onto our own lives and the lives of others. The more we cultivate awareness and mindfulness, the more we allow this inner light to shine, illuminating our lives with clarity, peace, and compassion. To embody the saying, "Let there be light," means to awaken to this consciousness within ourselves, to embrace our own divinity, and to live with a sense of purpose and connection. In understanding consciousness as light, we tap into an ancient truth that has been with humanity for millennia. We discover that consciousness, like light, is eternal, boundless, and the ultimate source of clarity and understanding. When we realize this, we move closer to our own essence, aligning with a greater awareness that transcends our daily experiences. So, let this be a reminder to carry your inner light into the world, for within you lies the same consciousness that illuminates the cosmos, the light of awareness, the light of divinity, and the light that connects us all.